June 6th, 1944, the day that changed the course of World War II. The Allied forces launched the largest amphibious invasion in history, storming the beaches of Normandy to liberate Nazi-occupied France. This was D-Day. Over 156,000 Allied troops stormed 5 heavily fortified beaches in a bold and daring mission to liberate France and turn the tide of World War II. But victory came at a tremendous cost. For months, the Allied forces meticulously planned Operation Overlord, the code name for the invasion of Nazi-occupied France. Supreme Allied Commander General Dwight D. Eisenhower led the charge, coordinating forces from the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, and other Allied nations. The plan required precise timing, deception tactics, and overwhelming force. Operation Bodyguard, the Great Deception. To mislead the Germans, the Allies executed Operation Bodyguard, a series of deceptive maneuvers. They used fake radio transmissions, dummy tanks, and even a fictitious army under General George Patton, convincing the Germans that the invasion would happen at Pas-de-Calais instead of Normandy. This deception played a crucial role in the success of D-Day. Before the beach landings, the first phase of the invasion began in the early hours of June 6th. More than 13,000 paratroopers from the U.S., 101st and 82nd Airborne Divisions, along with British and Canadian airborne troops, were dropped behind enemy lines. Their mission? To secure key bridges, cut German supply lines, and disrupt enemy reinforcements. The 101st Airborne, nicknamed the Screaming Eagles, landed near Carentan and Sainte-Mère-Église, a vital town for controlling roads. The British 6th Airborne Division captured Pegasus Bridge, preventing German counterattacks from reaching the beaches. Despite scattered drops and confusion, these airborne troops played a critical role in the invasion's success. As dawn broke, the first wave of Allied troops stormed the beaches. Of all the landing zones, Omaha Beach proved to be the most brutal. The U.S. 1st and 29th Infantry Divisions faced relentless German machine gun fire, artillery bombardments, and heavily fortified bunkers. The tide and rough seas caused many landing crafts to drift off course. German MG-42 machine guns, nicknamed Hitler's buzzsaw, mowed down soldiers as soon as they stepped onto the sand. With no cover, many troops were pinned down and cut off from reinforcements. Yet, through sheer determination and heroism, small groups of soldiers breached enemy defenses, clearing bunkers and securing the beach by midday. But this victory came at a devastating cost. Over 2,400 American soldiers lost their lives at Omaha Beach alone. While the Americans struggled at Omaha and Utah, British and Canadian forces made strong advances at Gold, Juno, and Sword Beaches. Gold Beach, British. The British 50th Infantry Division overcame German defenses and advanced toward Bayeux, marking one of the fastest Allied advances. Juno Beach, Canadian. The 3rd Canadian Infantry Division faced tough resistance, but pushed deeper into Normandy than any other force on D-Day. Sword Beach, British. The British 3rd Division captured key towns but faced heavy counterattacks from German panzer divisions. These victories were crucial in linking up Allied forces and securing strongholds for further offensives. One of the most daring missions of D-Day was led by the U.S. Army Rangers at Pointe du Hoc. Their objective? To scale 100-foot cliffs under enemy fire and destroy German artillery that could have devastated Omaha and Utah beaches. Using ropes and ladders, the Rangers climbed while being shot at from above. Despite heavy casualties, they fought their way to the top and discovered most of the German guns had already been moved, but they tracked them down and destroyed them. The bravery of these Rangers ensured that German artillery would not threaten the invasion's success. By the end of June 6th, over 156,000 Allied troops had landed in Normandy. The initial landings were just the beginning of a grueling campaign. Over the next weeks, Allied forces pushed inland, capturing key cities like Caen and Saint-Lô. The invasion of Normandy would pave the way for the liberation of Paris and eventually the fall of Nazi Germany in May 1945. D-Day was more than just a military operation. It was a symbol of unity, sacrifice, and the relentless fight against tyranny. The courage of the soldiers who stormed the beaches that day will never be forgotten. Their actions shaped the world we live in today.